Everybody, welcome back to Trash on the Streets. We are still at Loud as Hell. It's Sunday. We got Forsaken Rite here, fully armored up in plus 30 weather. Tenzin's finally having his chance to cool off.
It's very hot.
This is commitment. This is how real performative bands work. You have to put the fucking work in to make the shit go properly. If you're half-assing it, it's never gonna work. Huge respect to all of you. This is intense. Like, you guys look great.
Cheers.
Even you, Tenzin.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
I'm glad you cooled off, buddy. I'm glad you cooled off.
How about a little extra there for the road?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
there you go.
please drip it on
Get
me.
it on, yeah. It's a camping chair, so you guys are
some of this
good.
eye.
So,
Oh, well, it's fine.
starting over here, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Eschaton, guitar.
I'm Othnius, also guitar.
I am Kvassian Leiden. Bassist.
Jerry on drums here.
I'm
It's
Thorn
more dramatic that way.
vocalist.
Drav Dagdromare on keyboards.
So sick. So sick. So when it comes to the music that I make, it's very straightforward, dirty punk rock stuff. But I have such huge respect for bands that go full commitment to the music they're making. The image, the branding. Yeah, I love that stuff. And you guys really kill it. You really do.
Cheers, man.
So, how's Forsaken Rite these days? What's going on with Forsaken Rite?
Changes are coming, unfortunately. Eschaton and Matthias and Torm have decided they're going on new adventures. They decided the time
New
was
quests
right,
to
but
take.
New quests to
Yeah.
take, new adventures, but Forsaken Rite is still forging on. We still have a vocalist that is trying out for us right now, so we're gonna see how that all progresses, and hopefully we'll be back sooner rather than later.
Very rad, very rad. When you're a sellsword, the gold is where you go, right?
That's 100% correct.
That is right. And that was a big satchel that day.
It was.
Hell yeah. So, let's back off away from that. Let's talk about influences. What are your personal influences
My personal
when it
influences.
comes to performing your music or writing music with Forsaken Rite?
My influences are actually in classical music. That's where I got my training from.
I kind of saw that in your outfit with your shirt there.
Yeah. So that's where mine come from is classical keyboards. So
Nice, buddy. What about you, big fella?
Well, not a little classical, but Amon Amarth. Johan Hegg is a big pioneer in my vocals. I always chase after for the clarity and the deep lows and the gutturals. And then after that, I decided that Sabaton was the next big that led me into Forsaken Rite, actually. And so I chased his sound for a bit, and then was able to adapt into what I do now in today.
Rad. As well as hot meals and cold drink.
For sure.
Brian, don't drink the goo, please. What about you? What about you?
All started with Elevate. All started with Elevate.
Nice.
And progressed from there to like bands such as Arcona, Gry from Russia, other ones like Encepharum, and
Yeah.
you know, so that's kind of where it all. But it all started with Elevate.
Very
That's where it all
rad.
started. That's what prompted me to start this ragtag band of miscreants.
This troop of bards.
Just a sorted amount of degenerates.
Bards
Basically,
with
yes.
swords.
And good tales.
Yeah.
tales, good
Hell
tales,
yeah. What about you, buddy? I know you got some, man.
Oh, I got some miles.
I've
on
been
there.
waiting to chat with you about this stuff, buddy.
Originally, when I started on bass, it was like a lot of '90s skate punk, like No Effects, Pennywise, Rancid.
Melancholy and Body Jar.
Oh man, like I used to rock out to Maxwell Murders all the time. I used to know how to play this
SNFU for life.
Yeah. and
Rest in
then-
peace, Shy Pig.
And then as I grew like more into metal, is Slayer, and then kind of a little bit of Cannibal Corpse, a little black metal on the side there, and then a little more current. I take a lot of classical influences now. Like I take a lot of that older stuff and try to bring it more up front, just to kind of add a lot more traditional flavor to it. But I mean, that's still like heavily German influenced music of the time.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Rakoff Wagner.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
It's about that thump.
And then trying to even slow down a little bit too, trying to really embrace the grit of like doom and stoner metal as well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
The
we're gonna,
notes in between the notes.
yeah, totally. You got that room to breathe.
You are never not making jazz music.
So, so that's definitely going to be a thing going forward. We're going to slow down, speed up. We're going to have fast, slow, dark, light. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Deadly. How about you, buddy?
Well, so when I first started playing guitar, it was around the time that I was actually starting to get into heavy metal music. So again, starting with the classics like Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, all that stuff. But I quickly started venturing into progressive music or progressive metal, like, you know, Dream Theater, Symphony X, Queensryche, stuff like that. And then as my musical horizons started broadening, I found Elevati as well and Sephirum. And one of the really big ones that stuck with me was a band from the Faroes Islands called Tyr. And
I was
that's
just
kinda-
thinking that in my head right now. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned Tyr yet.
Yep, got included in there because those are some really
My head
good
just
guys.
exploded.
Yeah. And then, yeah, you know, I just kind of try and work all of that into my own playing and bringing that out in the riffs that come out and
Hell yeah.
anything else. So,
Hell yeah, buddy. Big respect, man. Big
Thank you.
respect. You went through hell just a couple minutes ago, and we're glad to have you back, buddy.
yeah, I didn't think I would make it through that set, but
We
I
got your back,
fucking
bro.
did, so.
You killed it.
Yes,
You killed it.
thank you. I got lots of good people around me, so I do always appreciate that. And
Well-
the guys at Loud as Hell are also doing a really good
Hell
job trying
yeah.
to keep everybody hydrated, but sometimes it's not enough. You just gotta get in the shade
Get
and
out
cool
of the
down.
sun. Yep, that's why I'm wearing pants today and not shorts.
Yep,
My
absolutely.
legs are boiled leather right now, just like your armor, and it's not, and my gums, just like my gums. What about you, buddy?
Well, it all stems from video game music, actually.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
surprised you guys never mentioned any of that. So you know the classics like Final Fantasy,
Castlevania, baby.
Castlevania. I'm a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, buddy.
Dark Souls. So
That's it.
that's my main musical influence. But as far as metal goes, I started off with the basics: Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Testament, and then I gradually wanted to start, finding more extreme stuff. So that's when I discovered Amon Amarth, actually. Yeah.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
And ever since then, I've just been finding more extreme, melodic, symphonic stuff, actually. My current influences are A Flesh God Apocalypse, Winter Sun, and Sephirum, like the rest of the band, which translates into our folk metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, I actually share a lot of influences with the rest of the guys here, which I think works as a band dynamic.
Definitely.
There's definitely a great, good Venn diagram that's all the way around.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So, none of you mentioned Fintroll. That's okay. I'll let that
To be
slide.
fair, we did cover a Fintroll song several years ago, Troll Hammerin'.
Yeah, Troll Hammerin'!
We did cover Troll Hammerin'.
To be honest with you, if you had about an hour and a half, you could definitely go deep into the delves of all the bands.
I don't know.
Then you know what that means? You know what that
That's a
means? I gotta
horror
have
movie.
you guys on Trash Talk. I gotta have you on the Trash Talk live show. That's an hour and a half, 2 hours. Me and Big Nate went for 3.5 hours one night.
Yeah, we might be able to cover the epic and folk metal that I like. Get a chance to break into the metalcore.
I got a day
It
or
might
two
be a
if we need. I can book some
series.
time off work.
A 6-part series.
All right, well, you guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm very excited to see the future of Forsaken Rite.
Thank you for having us.
Incredibly pumped. If you need any help with promotion or marketing or anything, you can call too. You can call. It's on the side for you guys. So, anything else you want to say before we shut down? We got 1 minute left.
I say loud as hell.
Windy as fuck, baby.
Thank everybody for coming out. Thank everybody for coming out. Well, just scorching in the sun.
Together.
Good fans, good friends, and good times.
Oh yeah.
Till
On
next
to the
time.
next quest.
Thank you so
Till
much.
next time.
So, from Trash on the Streets, I'm Nate Trash. This is Forsaken Rite. On to the next quest.